Hello, my low nightmares. It is me, Queen Nightmare. I don't know what it is with my body, but every time I start to record, it's like, oh my goodness, we have to make noise now. Great. Love you too. I have just got done with school. You know that bag of fun, right? Great. But I'm actually going to do a miraculous story. Calm down now. I don't know if you guys wouldn't be calm, but I wasn't calm when I knew that a person suggested for me to read this. And trust me, I've had a lot of suggestions, like The Mirror of Desires, and that's 76 chapters. And I'm like, it's longer than the other ones. Anyways, it's called The Princess and Her Kitty. If it loads... Help! Why won't you load? Okay, here we go. Her Kitty. It's Marinette and Chat Noir by Kitty Girl 123. And it has 13 parts, but I don't know how long it is. So, Chapter 1, Fleur. When Marinette woke up to her Kwame, like always, "Marinette, wake up! You're gonna be late!" Tiki exclaimed, shaking Marinette in order to wake her up. Marinette shot up immediately from her bed and to her closet to get dressed for the day. Once she was dressed in her quickest way possible, she grabbed her side purse and ran downstairs and out the door. When Marinette got to the front door, she stopped in her tracks, panting from exhaustion. "Marinette!" her best friend Alia exclaimed. When did you start to get here on time?" "I've been trying not to end up in detention again," Marinette replied. Remembering back to when she got detention, her parents were angry and grounded her. Alia smiled. "Yeah, that sucks, but at least you had the detention with Adrian," Alia implied, making Marinette blush. "I guess," Marinette replied. "Hey, girls," Marinette froze at the voice. Oh, wait. Wait, why did I use a girl voice? Sorry, I'm very giggly and awesome because you know why. "Hey, girls." Marinette froze at the voice and turned to see Adrian and Nino coming toward them. Hi, Adrian," Marinette stuttered as the two boys stopped in front of them. Adrian waved at her in response. "Hey, how are you girls doing?" Nino asked. "Fine," Alia replied, for the both of them. "We should get to class," Adrian suggested, pointing to the building. Once in the classroom, the 4 students took the assigned seats and pulled out their textbooks. As the students started to listen to I thought it was Bustier, but it looks like Bustier. I thought it was Mrs. Bustier. Maybe it's not. Marinette zoned out while silently staring at Adrian. His golden hair reflects so beautifully in the sunlight, Marinette thought to herself as she stared at the boy in front of her. Just as Marinette snapped out of her gaze, the window broke, scaring everyone in class. Marinette glared at the Akuma that had now entered the classroom. It was a woman that had a short pink dress with black accents. "I am Fleur." That's literally the Italian way to say flower. Literally. Fleur said, introducing herself. "And you, Chloe Bourgeois. I'm sorry, if I see how it's pronounced, see what the word is, I'm going to lose it. You will pay. Fleur finished darting herself towards Chloe. Without a doubt in her head, Marinette darted out of the classroom and into the girls' bathroom. Once in the bathroom, Tiki popped out of her purse. It's time to kick some Akuma butt, Tiki exclaimed with a smile. I wouldn't think Tiki would say that, but okay. Marinette smiled back. Tiki, spots on, Marinette said before transforming into her alter ego, Ladybug. Once she got back into her room in which the Akuma had come in, she found that Fleur was no longer there. Ladybug turned and ran into the gym and found Fleur chasing after Chloe, of course. Catching Fleur off guard, Ladybug grounded her with her yo-yo. Chloe, get out of here, Ladybug demanded, catching Fleur's attention. Well, I was wondering when you were going to show up, Ladybug, Fleur indicated, as she turned around to face Ladybug. I wonder what part in the timeline this is, because Chloe is not the best thing right now. If you've ever seen The Seasons, I can't wait to watch it on Disney Plus. That is the only thing going on for me right now, holding out for that. Tell me, why are you after Chloe? Ladybug asked. To get revenge on her father, Fleur replied devilishly. Her father shut down my small flower shop just to build an extension on his crappy hotel. He didn't even tell me before he removed it. And everything that I had worked for years, ever since my parents died, I left that shop. It was gone. I didn't even have a say in it. Fleur grimaced at the memory. Ladybug gave a small, sad expression. That's terrible, Ladybug thought. I understand you are upset that your shop was destroyed, but that doesn't mean you have to give... Ladybug was cut off. Upset? More like depressed? He has to pay for what he did, Fleur yelled angrily as she brought out a whip, which looked like a vine. Well, yeah, it's probably a vine, knowing these Akumas. Ladybug tried to jump to dodge, but when she failed, she was caught. Sorry, I'm late, Bugaboo. I never thought I would ever say that in my life. Sorry, I'm late, Bugaboo. Ladybug looked up to see who had caught her. At least you showed up eventually, kitty, Ladybug replied, getting out of the cat-themed hero's arms and standing up straight. So, Chat Noir finally showed up. How wonderful, Fleur said, before a purple frame of a butterfly appeared on her face, signaling that Hawkmoth was talking to her. While we have the time, where do you think the Akuma is? Ladybug asked. No clue, Boogaboo. Frig. Ugh. When I say it, I cringe. Chat replied, causing Ladybug to sigh in annoyance. I've got it. Hawkmoth. I've got it, Hawkmoth. Fleur said before leaping into action. Once again, Fleur used her whip. Once again. Let me say that again. Fleur said before leaping into action once again. Fleur used her whip once again as well, whipping it around in different directions. It seems she's pretty upset. Oh, I hate that I can do that. Oh, the dad jokes that you can make with this voice. Chat said as he dodged one of her attacks. Ladybug groaned in annoyance once again. Really, Shat? Ladybug said, dodging another one of her attacks. Shat gave her the classic, the Cheshire Cat grin in response. Ladybug rolled her eyes as she went to attack by herself. When she got close enough, she managed to spot the Akuma, and tried to grab it, only to be flung across the room. With luck on her side, she managed to grab onto the railing with her yo-yo. Once she landed safely, she called out, "Lucky charm!" and threw her yo-yo into the air. As the item it summoned landed in her hand, Shat landed next to her. "What are you going to do with that? Water her?" Shat said, looking at the water bottle that was in Ladybug's hand. "Don't make me use it on you, kitty," Ladybug warned, and causing Shat to flinch in slight fear of water inside. Ladybug smirked at Shat as she looked around for a way to use the bottle effectively. As she got the idea in her head, Fleur grabbed it with her whip. "A spray bottle? How would you defeat me with a spray bottle?" Fleur said, following by a laugh. So, what do we do now? Shat asked. "I don't know, kitty," Ladybug replied. The time became even more tense as the beep could be heard from her Miraculous. "My lady, you're going to de-transform," Chat stated. "I know, Chat," Ladybug replied, as she dodged another one of Fleur's attacks, barely missing it. Ladybug went around the corner to catch her breath, but she didn't expect was Fleur to follow and hit one. Oh. I'm getting notifications from my old videos. I'm going to give a shout out to a random person. Millie Thuram. She wrote in, I haven't seen the whole thing, but it says, "You, warning, this might get sexual. Me." Same. And I didn't see the rest of it, so there might be more to that. But that's my shout out for the day. Expect that Fleur to follow and hit when she was off her guard. "Ladybug!" she could hear, Shat yelled from another part of the room. As she came into contact with the wall, as Fleur walked away, she hit the floor, de-transforming back to Marinette. "Marinette, are you okay?" Tiki asked as she floated beside her. "I can't move, Tiki," Marinette replied. "What?" "I can't move my back." "Oh no!" Don't be one of these. Ah, frig. Marinette replied, coughing which made Tiki gasp. My lady, are you back there?" Tiki flew into her side purse, and Marinette's vision was blurry, but she could make out the voice anywhere. "Help!" Marinette said hoarsely, trying to make words. "Please help!" She could hear him turn. "Marinette!" At that, Shat ran to her side, now in her rain of vision. "Marinette, are you okay? Are you hurt? Marinette cut Shat off when he saw her start to cry from pain. My back, it hurts. I can't move," Marinette said, trying not to let tears spill. Sorry. I am haven't took my depression depression meds or anxiety meds today. So what happens is that if I act too much, I will start to cry if the character's crying. I get so into the character. Shat's look of worry deepened into a look of sadness and anger as well. Hold on a little longer, Marinette. I need to do something first, Shat replied, before standing up and leaving the way he came. Tiki, the small Kwame flew into view of her Holder's call. Yes, Marinette, Tiki replied. I have to transform, Marinette finished. Marinette, you can't! Your injuries are still there, Tiki replied, with worry laced in her voice. Marinette! Not saying it. Marinette knew Tiki was right. If she can't stand, now she can't stand then. Cataclysm! Marinette heard Shat called out in the next room to her. The call was followed by a loud thud. After a few minutes, footsteps could be heard. Mary? Shat called. Here. Marinette choked the response. Shat came toward her. I'm sorry if I hurt you, but I have to get you to the hospital, Shat stated as he reached for her hand. Marinette nodded slowly. Marinette closed her eyes as she felt Shat's ginger touch. It surprised her at first, but now how gentle he was as he picked her up. He tried to make it the least painful as possible. Marinette let herself sink in Shat's warm arms, pulling out the staff. Shat slowly made his way out of the school. Should I? Do I dare? How about we stop it here? That was chapter 1, Fleur. And I hope you guys really did like it. I don't know what he did, but he did something. And I have a bad feeling about it, too. I wonder if he accidentally touched her and then everything she was wearing, broke to pieces. Or he found the Akuma. And he just released the girl. Sorry, I don't know why I'm tired. I got up, had a good day today. I'm not tired, but apparently my body's like, no, we're going to sleep now. Idiots. I'm talking about my body, not you guys. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. If you haven't yet, go check out my new fan fiction of actually doing a Carrie Deku fan fiction, which is kind of weird. It's my last one. It was the last video I did. I also did a video about credit and where's credits due, because a lot of people do ask me for credit. I always give it, but I do want to have I did say that everyone needs to give credit. It's not if you ever seen Coco, I have to describe this. If you've seen Coco, the new Disney movie, some sort new, but one of my favorite movies, in fact, in the past, couple of years, Coco was about this guy little kid who fell in love with music, but his whole family hated music and outlawed it in the house or anywhere near the house. And what really happens in the end, you'll get the point. Credit is supposed to come from the person who made the stories, did the books and stuff like that. And I always want to give credit to the people who do this. And I want to say thank you for all you've done, for all your support. I love you guys so much. Please tell me what you think of any of my stories. Be happy, be healthy, and always be loving. I love you guys. Bye!